Hey everybody, it's James from the Wall Street Minute. Say hello. Standing right in front of the New York Stock Exchange, and a lot of people are asking me, wow, what about that first week? Look at this market. Are you still as optimistic as you were at the end of last year? And I would say generally a down first week of the year is a very, very bad bearish signal. However, we do have an election coming up, and generally the government does whatever it can do to get that market up to keep the party in power, still in power. So that's something on the other side. A lot of Wall Street people are talking about massive amounts of Fed cuts. They're dreaming. The Fed is probably going to cut rates a little bit, but the Fed normalized interest rates, so expect maybe a little lower than it currently, but this is the new norm. We're back to real interest rates for the first time probably since before 2008. What else am I thinking? I'm thinking AI is going to be the biggest single revolution to hit the world since the internet and the cell phone. I liken this market to like the early 1990s, where we had like quote unquote the Bush recession. We had a lot of tech bubbling up. Netscape went public in 1994, and the rest is kind of history. It was also about the same time where cell phones sort of became available to the sort of mainstream user. Anyway, the 90s ended up being a tremendous year for the stock market, for a tremendous decade for stocks. And I have a tendency to think the same thing is coming once again. I know there's a lot of negatives out there. There's a lot of bad policy out there, but people are starting to recognize more and more that it is bad policy, and maybe if not publicly abandoning it, they're starting to reverse on a lot of the sort of what I would call the stuck on stupid, which has been going on like the last, say, 20 odd years. Anyway, yes, I'm still optimistic. This year is kind of a toss-up. I'm not really sure what to make out of what the market's telling us. Anyway, say hello, leave comments, and of course, subscribe to these videos.